मोवीन कुदिना कोण सेंट्रल मिनिस्टरान डोस दिल्या चड उलोवं जाता दाबोली आमी उखल जाता दाबोली एअरपोर्ट म्हणटा गोंयची आयडेंटिटीचो सिंबल गोवा आतां नेव्ही उखलुपाक सोदता इन द नेम ऑफ नॅशनल सिक्युरिटी गोंयच्या एसएमईन हांवें हो इश्यू काडिल्लो एक व्हडलो बिझनेसमॅन जाका गोंयच्या सरकारान लायफ टायम अचिव्हमेंट जेचे सेलिब्रेट केला त्या दिसांनी ताणें म्हाका सांगिल्लें की एक एडमिरलाक धरून जीएमआरान एक फायल नोटींग केला की ते ऑपरेशन सिंदूर जातकच गोवा एअरपोर्ट नेव्ही खातीर दवरचो एक्सक्लुसीव दिली आनी मुखेलमंत्र्याक चॅलेंज केल्ली की सांग म्हणून की अशें ना म्हणून त्या टायमार मोवीन कुदिनान उबे रावन सांगिल्लें की आमी कितेंय जावं आमी हो एअरपोर्ट साल्वार करतले मोविनान जे काल उलयलां ताजेर अशें दिसता की मोवीन फेल जाला मोविनान पयलीं रिजायन जावचें दाबोलीचो आमदार कित्याक दाबोली एअरपोर्ट तो साल्वार करूंक शकना जाल्यार तो मंत्री न्ही तो आमदार जावपाचो लायकीचो ना दोश दिवंक ना आनी सडनली तो गोमंतक टीव्हीक सांगून कित्याक गेलो कितें जालें ताका अशें जोर तसो की ताजेर प्रेशर आहा आनी बीजेपी गोंय म्हणजे काबार करूंक शकता हांगाचें ट्युरिजम हांगाची हॉटेलां सावथ गोंयची जनता जी केन्नाच बीजेपी बरोबर रावना तांकां धडो शिकोवंक सोदता लोकसभेक रॉंग मतां मारिल्ली नोव्हेंबरान इलेक्शनां जातली ह्या वर्सानूच गोंयकारांनी बीजेपीक धडो शिकोवंक जाय हे जर 7 दिसांनी ते क्लॅरिफाय करना जाल्यार वी विल स्टार्ट अ स्टेट लेवल एज्युकेशन बिगिनिंग एंड सेंटर्ड अराउंड साउथ.
Hello and welcome to this brand new episode of Ground Zero here at Herald TV. I'm your host Herman Agnello Gomes. Many of you in the last few days may have heard about murmurs of the Daboli airport being closed. So what exactly is the truth? The opposition MLAs, whether it is from Goa Forward, the Congress as well as the Aam Aadmi Party, have been claiming that it could be shut. Some stating it could be done before the state elections, some saying that it might be on hold and then be closed after the 2027 election polls here to be held in Goa. The BJP, which is the ruling, have been saying that none of this is going to happen. But some of the statements have been backtracking. What I hold in my hands are certain letters that have been written by the minister of the BJP as well as the lawmaker from Daboli, Mr. Movin Godino. So what exactly are these letters that have been written to various ministries of the union government? Let's do a deep dive. Now these letters that have been written are not only just this year. They all begin from 2025 last year. The first letter that you see here with me, in fact, was written to the Honorable Union Minister for Civil Aviation, Mr. K.R. Naiduji, by Mr. Movin Godino itself. The subject line says, shifting of operations by airlines from Goa International Airport Daboli to Manohar International Airport, which is at Mopa. Some of the key parts that are part of this letter say, and I quote, the shifting of the operations by airlines has created fear among different industries, particularly hotel industry, staff working at Daboli Airport, and people who earn their livelihood from the Daboli Airport. It further on also goes on to say that in order to maintain unhindered operations from Daboli Airport, he requests his kind intervention for continuing operations at Daboli Airport, unquote. He has also gone on to state that as a proposal for the acquisition of 7.65 acres of land opposite the Daboli Airport to the Airports Authority of India for development of parking, cargo and other aviation related activities is under consideration by the government of Goa, unquote. Then comes the second letter, which has also been written by the same minister, and it is in fact dated 20th of December 2025. It says, and this time it has been written to the Honorable Union Minister of Culture and Tourism, Government of India, which is Mr. Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji. It says, continuation of commercial flight operations at the international airport in Daboli. And various factors have been mentioned as to why such civil operations need to continue at the Daboli Airport. So what exactly are the reasons that Daboli Airport should remain operational? And I quote the first one, strategic location. Second one, economic importance, followed by continued operations and passenger statistics. Now, if one looks, he also has gone on to give the statistics as the operation levels and the passenger levels that are operated at both the airports have already been shown. He also goes on to state that there is a stakeholder reliance since many stakeholders in South Goa are concerned of their livelihood and their business. Henceforth, keeping Daboli open would be in the interest of economic stability for these stakeholders. He also says that there are various aviation industry needs which is why probably airlines are now looking at their operations, whether they should continue at the Daboli airport or whether they should move to the Mopa airport. He also says, and a very interesting point being made here by Mr. Movin Godino, is about political and community consideration. And I say, and I quote once again, there are strong political and community voices advocating for the airport's survival, especially those who see it as a point of economic opportunity for South Goa. Furthermore, he also says that joint aircraft operations is also something that should be considered by the union government. And the last point that has been made in this letter, and I quote once again, a flexi airspace usage is needed where both military and commercial flying can be carried out simultaneously under the ATS of Naval Base Goa, as what is being done at other Air Force bases. His essential point being made here is that yes, there can be solutions that can be found that where you can use the ATS and ensure that other sort of similar airports where you have the defense also using the same airports as well as civil aviations could be considered. And the last letter that I have in my possession here was written as early as the 10th of February this year. And this time it was written to the Honorable Defence Minister, Mr. Rajnath Singh, and this time the subject being request for continued operations at Daboli International Airport, Goa. So if one looks at it, there are many such letters that have been written. The BJP says no, it will not be closed. Then why is it that so many letters are actually being written to different ministries, whether it is the Ministry of Culture or whether it was the Ministry of Civil Aviation or even the Defence? Now the opposition says that for the last few days they have been hearing murmurs, none of which have been proved, stating that it could be closed and ensure that the Daboli airport will only be used for defence operations. That remains to be seen.
हाली दिल्ली आशिल्लो बाब सदानंद तनावडे आमचे ऑनरेबल मेंबर ऑफ पार्लिमेंट तेय नॉर्थाचे आसा पूण तो राज्यसभा MP जावन आसा तरी आसता तेणे म्हाजे बरोबर बाब राजनाथ सिंग जे युनियन डिफेन्स मिनिस्टर आसा ताका आमी मेळ्ळे आनी सांगले इन द हेल्दी प्रमोशन ऑफ टुरिजम इन एंटायर गोवा दोनी एअरपोर्ट उरपा जाय चुकून सुद्दां दाबोलीम अशें आमी पावलां मारपा जायना की तो एअरपोर्ट बंद जावपा पावता आनी इतली ट्रॅफिक येवपा शकता आनी येयल्ली बीन आसा इन द पीक सीजन आनी आमी पळयलें आसा सो मोपा एंड दाबोलीम बोथ कॅन सर्वायव दाबोलीम इंटरनॅशनल एअरपोर्ट मनोहर इंटरनॅशनल एअरपोर्ट कॅन वर्क हँड इन हँड नाजाल्यार कितें जातलें चुकून सुद्दां एक स्टेप घेयलें आनी एक एक्सक्यूज घेवपा सोदता ते की ते डिफेन्सा जाय म्हूण हांवें चवकशी हांव इतले सारके तामपणे म्हणजे म्हाजी चवकशी जी आसा हांव सगळे कडेन दिल्ली आसूं दी हिंगा आसूं दी लोकल नेवल ऑफिशियल्स आसूं दी म्हायती घेयत आसता तांकां गरजूच ना ते म्हणटा वी आर हॅप्पी टू ऑपरेट इट द वे इट इज आमी एकूच तें कडेन मागला ते नोटम टायमींग जे आसा नो फ्लायींग टायमींग 8:30 to 12:30 ते तुमी काडपाचें म्हणून सांजचे 1 वर आसा ते तुमी काडले जाल्यार दोनी एअरपोर्ट बरे भाशेन चलपा शकता ट्रॅफिकूय वाडपा शकता दुसरे स्टेटीनी 3-4 स्टेटीनी एक सायडी सिविलियन एअरक्राफ्ट फ्लाय करपा तांकां फ्लायट पाथ दिल्ले आसता दुसरे सायडी डिफेन्स एअरक्राफ्ट फ्लाय करपा तांकां पाथ दिल्ले आसता केन्नाच एक्सिडेंट जावना केन्नाच कांय जावना बिकॉज दीस इज मॉडर्न फ्लायींग वीथ मॉडर्न टॅक्नोलॉजी एंड वीथ मॉडर्न लँडींग इंस्ट्रुमेंट अंडरस्टूड सो हें जाल्ले हें जी परिस्थिती जाल्ले कडेन आसा कांयच प्रॉब्लेम जायना सो दोनी एअरपोर्ट उरपा जाय आनी कोण आतां GMR जे आसा हांव मुद्दम सांगता ते प्रयत्न करता आनी ते आतां नेवी यूज करता अरे तुमी नेवी यूज करता आमचे वी रिस्पेक्ट द डिफेन्स फोर्सीस पर्टिक्युलरली नेवी वीच हॅव अ big presence in Goa when they don't want our airport or civilian operations to stop you all are trying to use them to say we need it for defense and therefore stop civilian operation अशें जावपा जायना आनी कोण पळय रायट थिंकींग सिटीजन आसा गोंयचे सगळे भाशेन बरे भाशेन चिंतता केन्ना म्हणपा ना दाबोलीम बंद जावपा जाय आनी आमी केन्ना बंद जावपा दिवपा ना.
We have also seen that Mr. Movin Godino, along with the Rajya Sabha MP of the BJP, had also met the Defence Minister. What exactly transpired? He says that it will continue, the civil operations will still continue. But what one is hearing is something really else. Do let us know what exactly do you think. Many have been stating that yes, it could be closed. The government says no, it will not. What will exactly transpire? That remains to be seen. Until then, please continue watching Herald TV. This is Herman Gomes signing off.
Shri